Hey guys. What's going on? Do I exist or do I not? I do. Yeah, I don't know why the stream died, y'all. See here. I do. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I don't know why the stream died, y'all. Okay, I exist. I exist. I've been asking the same question for years. That's what one of you said. Colton, I know. You know, we've been having trouble. I gotta get better internet. I think I'm gonna get back, Rob. Yay! Welcome, Rob the mod. All right, let's go ahead and add some stone. We're gonna add some stone into the scene here. We're gonna do a big Q&A when I finish up the stones here. When we're done with these stones, we're gonna jump on into the Q&A, and I'm gonna answer those questions that you got in the back of your mind. And hopefully, guys, I hope that I can answer them adequately. Really do. Really do. Let's make this big stone right here. So we're gonna do a Q&A in like, what's the word? What's the word? 5 minutes. That's the word. It's funny, whenever I ask my daughter, I say, hey, what time did you get up from your nap today? Because I have to determine what time bedtime is based on how long she slept with her nap. And she always says, like clockwork, every day, she'll go, I say, what time did you wake up? She goes, 45. 45. I'm like, okay. All right, let's make one of these bigger because it needs to look a little bit more. I think this one probably needs to be pretty big. Yeah, it needs to look a little bit more random. Okay, I'm back. What the F, guys? What's going on? Do I exist? It's blurry. Oh, somebody. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Couldn't tell you. Hi, Thomas. I'm getting into game. Is it... Mr. Chambers, you might be right. I mean, my goodness. It's like the apocalypse right now. Oh, man. Is it working? Yes, no? Thumbs up, thumbs down, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Are we, as Joe Biden would say, is the live streaming live? Okay, good. I don't think he actually said that. I think that's a meme. Yeah, crap. Yeah. In the South, we've got gas shortages. We've got freezing cold weather. It's 55 degrees, which isn't freezing cold, but it's freezing cold for the South in May. And then we've also apparently got internet shortages and tornadoes. All right, Rackshit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is the live streaming live? Okay, good. Oh yeah, let's jump right into politics, George. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that today. Not today. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add 9 more of the platform 9 3/4 here. Okay, so we've got our platforms here, and what we're going to do is we're sort of going to have the dirt just sort of overwhelm them, and just raise me up. Thank you. There we go. Just raise it up. Good. Okay. Let's smooth it out. Okay, guys. Let me give you a proposition. I've got an idea. Okay. I'm talking it over with somebody right now. Here's the idea. This is my idea for content for my channel. Because as you guys know, being a game dev, content it's not easy to create. It's really not. Because you got to make a game. But while you're making a game, you also have to be thinking, what does my channel want to watch? So here's my idea. And let me ask you guys what you think. What I want to do what I want to do is I want to go ahead and tell you my plan for this channel. Oh, it looks terrible. This looks horrible. All right, let's jump into an intermission here, and I want to ask you guys a question. All right, let's go ahead and jump into an intermission here. We're going to do a Q&A, and then we're also going to do a my idea, okay? So here's my idea for the channel. Sorry. Oh no, the music's not too loud. It's just too loud in my earphones. Or my headphones. Earphones. Whatever you say. Okay, here's the idea for the channel, guys. You ready? What I want to do is I want to live stream on Twitch and then a second channel. And obviously you guys can click below and double check if you're subscribed to my new channel. It's called Thomas Brush IRL. But here's the plan. I live stream daily for 3 hours, okay? We have a good show. We just make a game together, okay? That's the idea for that. So I just make a game. Then I get my video editor, who I'm working with currently. Well, what I do is I live stream, and then for 15 minutes I talk to the camera and I explain in full screen mode. I say, hey guys, my name is Thomas Brush, and this is what we worked on during my live stream, and this is how awesome it was, and here's the things we did, and we did that, and we did that, and this is what the lighting looks like, and here's how you do this, and here's how you do that. And I talk for 10 minutes. And I also talk about any fun interactions I had with you. Slices in what happened during the live stream, and he also shows what you guys talked about and any funny moments we had together. And then daily, Monday through Friday, we upload that content to my main channel. So we get basically really funny, meme-worthy, what do you call them? Snippets or vlogs that are 10 minutes long, but we also have the live streaming daily, okay? So that's the plan. Every day. Every single day, right? This also means that we can take content and throw it to TikTok. We can throw it to Twitter. We can throw it to Instagram. We can also throw it to YouTube Shorts with these short tidbits cut from the vlogs. What do we think about this? You like this? Yeah, apparently I'm in and out right now. Good, okay, we like this idea? Cool. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do 3 hours a day. 3 hours of live streaming every day, 1 to 4 p.m. Bang, 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 for, 5 days a week. And then the editor pumps out content daily based on the previous day's live stream. So live streaming channel, and then we also have a regular channel, and it's every single day. Every single day we get vlogs. Cool. Awesome. Well, it looks like everybody likes that. Is this let's see here. Hey Thomas, okay, let's go ahead and jump into some questions. Thanks for your thoughts, guys. That's really helpful. Well, Alpaca, we're gonna do live streams, right? So we're gonna do live streams on the live streaming channel and on Twitch. We'll have live streams every day, 3 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. EST. That's the plan. And then we take that content and we cut it down into a 10-minute vlog and upload it to the other channel. That's the plan. All right, so let's jump into some questions for our Q&A, guys. We're gonna do a, let's see here. We're gonna do a, how about a 15-minute Q&A? Does that sound fun to everybody? All right. Thomas Brush has a tattoo. Yeah, I got one right here. And then I got one right here, which is a Cairo. And I got really beautiful fingernails. Cool. Thomas Brush, this is from Mr. Mark Smith. Is it a bad idea to start a big project if it's your first time? The only idea I have currently is pretty darn big. Yes, it is a bad idea. You need to scale that down ASAP. What I would do is I think if you subscribe to my email list below, if you click to get the 2D game kit, by the way, if you guys want to get the 2D game kit, click below. It's free. You can use it however you want. If you subscribe to that email list, I'm going to send you like 5 emails in a row for like 5 straight days. It's not like super spammy. It's just free stuff. And then it stops. On the 5th day, I think you get a free game design Bible that I offer in my online course, but it's like a sampling of it. And that's going to help you, hopefully, I think it will. It'll help you scale down your project so it's not so big. You really need to be wary. I would say the number one reason why people quit their games is they think that their game should be a certain way, like really big. It needs to look AAA, or it needs to look this, like that, or whatever. And you need to scale it down, and then it's over. And you need to release that. That's your first game, and I would actually recommend just releasing it on itch.io, because I'm just gonna be honest with you. If it's your first game, it's probably not gonna be very good. And that's just because that's the way this works. That's the way the industry works. So you kind of need to be willing to accept that. And if you guys aren't willing to accept that, I don't know if you should be doing anything entrepreneurial or creative. That's just the way this works. And what's the phrase? You got to pay the piper. You gotta go through a couple years of working your butt off and getting rejected and experiencing criticism and releasing crappy games before you can actually get to a point where you are releasing games. You're doing it full time. And I'm at the point now, I'm not the best, but I'm at the point now where I can not only make great games, but I can make great games in front of a camera and do it live. So you just got to keep practicing. And I know that sounds cocky, but I'm kind of proud of it. You get to the point where you can do it all at once. So how do you subscribe to the email? Well, click below. There's a free game kit, and the way that you get the free game kit is you subscribe to my email list. Hairstyle tutorial. Okay. The way you do that is you wake up in the morning. That's about it. No, I think I put some stuff in it. It's like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's some oil or something, argan oil or something. I don't know. Go ahead, keep asking away, guys. Got any more questions here? All right. Let's see. Got another question. Yeah. Thomas, why do you make prefab variants? So I usually make prefab variants when I'm working with a blend file. I mean, honestly, you could do it with a PSD, you could do it with a FBX. The reason I create, and I could be wrong here, but the reason I create it for blend files, and again, blend files are Blender files. The reason I do it there is because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and sometimes I want to tweak stuff within that blend file. I want to delete things, I want to move things around. And with a blend file, that's important because, or that with a variant, that's important because you may want to edit the model for Blender. And if you do that and then you save it out and then jump back into Unity, if it's not a prefab variant, I've experienced it getting really screwed up. The scaling gets screwed up, the rotation gets screwed up. Things break when things aren't a prefab variant. So I just make a prefab variant, and I've found that that works the best, so that's that, you know. I'm curious about the FPS game kit for Father. There is no FPS game kit for Father yet, and if I do have an FPS game kit, it's going to be after the game launches or just like right before. And it's going to probably be like $30 to $100. Who's the dude with the weird smile and the thumbnail? Hey Thomas, how are you handling the narrative in 3D? Is it generally resource heavy? So I'll gamble you've thought of something clever to give us a good story while still being resourceful. That's right, Dan. What we're going to do is we're going to have cutscenes. The cutscenes are probably going to be a voice memo of some kind. It'll be something like, I drove on a train to Germany, and I was looking for my wife, and I couldn't find her. And I stepped out of the train, and I looked around. It'll be something like that, and obviously I'm not going to voice act. I'll hire somebody from voices.com. We'll add a little, maybe a clip sound. The tape will start running, and then it'll show photographs. So that's a really cheap way to do a cutscene. We don't have to animate anything, but it still feels like old school, and it's gonna feel creepy. That's one way to tell a story. We're gonna do that in between each level, and then there's also another way to tell a story, which is there's gonna be NPCs all over the place. As long as this music is driving me nuts. The NPCs, I've got those ready to go. AJ, the coder of the game, subscribe below. He built a system that allows us to have NPCs sort of talk to us and have voice acting as well. So believe it or not, guys, hiring out voice actors is not that expensive. I think Neversongs cost $4,000 to $5,000. I know, and that's really cheap. That's really cheap. So I have time for one more question. Simon says, how much planning on the level design do you do before making the levels? Do you like communism? You know, I have people in my life who do. And I'm sure some of you in the chat like it. And I'm going to be honest with you right now. Hell no. Okay, let's keep going. The planning the level design. No, I don't plan the level design at all. I just sort of have fun with it. I just have fun with it. That's all I do. I'm just sort of drinking coffee and dragging my mouse around the screen and creating the levels and just doing it for fun. Rack shit. You said, in which age do you start? I'll answer your question. You can start whenever you want. It doesn't matter what age. What's my opinion on Boris Johnson? I'm not going to answer. I don't want to talk. I want to so badly, but I'm not going to. Because I want to I want to keep my subscribers. All right, guys, I want to let you know really quickly. You know, we've got 2 coupon codes left for full-time game dev. So if you want to join the, sorry, I can't talk today. There's 30 hours of content and over 1,800 students. And I think we've got students in the chat right now who are from full-time game dev. The reviews are really good, if I do say so myself. They're really, really great for the program. And also, guys, this program supports the development of Father, and it supports this channel. So here's what you're going to learn at fulltimegamedev.com. You're going to learn everything that I learned in the last 5 years of securing 6 figures of funding from publishers. You're also going to learn everything I learned in securing 6 figures from Kickstarter, which I've done twice. The second time was close to 100,000. It wasn't exactly, I have to be honest here. It wasn't exactly 100,000, but it was close. Guys, there are tricks and honestly secrets on how to do this. And I've learned how to secure funding. I don't know how I've learned it, but I just figured it out. And there's over half of this course is just you guys learning how to get funding. It's not as easy as just making a game going full time. So I have over 1,800 students worldwide, a massive Discord server, 30 plus hours of content, and I've got 2 coupon codes left for the program. So if you guys want to learn not only how to secure funding and go full time, but also how to make 2D games, 3D games, pretty much everything you need to know to start your game studio, click below and check out fulltimegamedev.com. We've got 2 coupon codes left. I'm actually surprised we still have 2 left. They usually sell within the first hour of the stream, but we've been cutting out and stuff. So anyway, click below if you're interested, and that would support the channel. And also, guys, great reviews from full-time game dev students. And also, hey, we meet twice a month for mastermind meetings, so that's cool too. All right, let's jump back into the live stream. All right, let's turn our jazz back on. I want some jazz. Just give me some jazz. All right, let's hit play here and get back to where I was. I can't remember where I was. Okay, so I'm kind of cool with how the train looks. Although the ground here I'm going to smooth out. Don't really like this ground, I'll be honest. So we're going to smooth that out. Smooth that out. Mother effer, what the... Okay. Turning on wireframe mode usually helps, but it also helps just to sort of come over here and take a look. There we go. Something like that, I feel like actually looks pretty good. All right, that's fine. All right, and I might just add a fence over there for now. We're gonna go ahead and put this one here, and we're gonna add a box collider to it, so that you can't, you know, get stuck inside the actual train here, or inside the actual tunnel. Edit the collider. And then just move it up here. So now the player cannot go inside the tunnel. Now we can actually make our way up this pathway here. All right. So we're going to save this out and we're going to do something, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go full screen mode here because I can't show you what's going on my screen because it's inside of something called Source Tree. But I can explain what I'm doing right now. Source Tree is basically the commit message is going to be added train depot content. Okay, that was what we did today. I'm going to commit that, and I'm going to go ahead and push it. It's not going to take long because we're actually just pushing binary data. We're not really pushing any sort of graphical changes or anything like that. I mean, graphical changes, I guess, would be binary, but what I mean is it's literally just data for the terrain, really, that we're going to push to Source Tree. Okay, so everything's been pushed to Source Tree. What I mean is it's been pushed to the GUI Source Tree, but it's actually being pushed to GitHub. So now, if I make a mistake, and I'm about to, I know I am, if I make a mistake with what I'm about to do here, that's okay. We're going to be able to push or pull back down from Source Tree just in case, right? So let's go ahead, and I'm going to jump into Discord. And I got instructions on Discord from AJ, and then AJ is putting together the system for the game. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the instructions from AJ. And AJ, if you're in the chat, let me know. Okay. Where are we? Okay, let's go to AJ here. And we're going to try out what AJ said. Oh no, this isn't going to work. First thing I want to do is we're going to try and import the package. So here's what we're trying to do, guys. How many of you were with me during this the last time we tried this? Basically what we're trying to do is go to Package Manager here, and we're going to paste in a get URL, okay? That URL is going to allow us to import a package that AJ created for us, which is a first-person shooter package. This means that we're going to have the ability to shoot guns, create enemies, add sound effects. It's going to be the whole, is it shebang? Is that the word? For our first-person shooter here. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and jump on over to GitHub. And I'm going to go ahead and sign in on my screen over here. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here. There we go. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to take the SSH code. I believe that's what I want to do. Maybe let's try the HTTPS just for now, just to see what happens. We're going to try and pull this in. Okay, it didn't work. So we need the SSH. Okay, I can't show this, so I'm going to bring this over here. And we're going to go ahead and try and pull in this URL. Please wait, installing Git package. Ooh. Okay, looks like AJ got it working for us. And if you haven't subscribed to AJ's channel, click the link below. Okay. We're going to load this in. All right, so it's loading in. Looks like it's going to take a while. That's okay, so I can double check the, make sure everybody's happy in the chat. Because that's all I want, is I want you guys to be happy. All right. So, we've got a ton of errors, which is what I expected. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go ahead and see what got imported. So usually it's in the packages here. Okay, there it is. We've got some things that got imported to the classic FPS pack right here. Okay. So it didn't import everything, and that's okay. AJ told me that this was going to happen. So we're going to go to our package manager here. All right. And we're going to go ahead and let's see here. We're going to try something. We're going to try and import the prefabs, the feature demos, see if that does anything. Ooh, hey, got some stuff here. That's good news right there. So I imported something into the samples folder. I like that. Hey Joel, how are you? Yeah, GitHub round 2, that's right, Alex. You want some synthwave? We could do lo-fi. We could do epidemic lo-fi. I can pull that in. This music makes you tired. Alright, let's do some lo-fi. Okay, we got lots of errors. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and go to our package manager again, and we're gonna try and import the level demos as well. And we're gonna see if this fixes our errors. Okay, nope. So we got plenty of errors. So what we have to do is we have to remove everything. AJ gave us instructions here, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into AJ's instructions. This is, guys, this is why we pushed it to source tree. All right. The next step is we're going to follow AJ's instructions. You know, the first thing, why did that not remove it all? Why do we have this in the sample section? We're going to delete that. It's so weird it didn't remove everything. Well, what the F just happened? That sucks. So we've got things freezing on us. Well, well, well. Let's open up Unity one more time here. There we go. Let's see here. Okay, so the errors disappeared. That's always good news. So here's what we're gonna do. The first thing I want to do, let me change my screen here. The first thing I want to do is I want to delete all of the old GameKit stuff. I had GameKit stuff that was really old when AJ first starting on the project. So I'm going to delete all of that. Before we delete that though, I have to make sure that I save out all my weapons that I brought into the game because, take a look here. Because we did all of this work, you know, we did all this work in making the controller look good and pretty. So I'm going to go ahead. Honestly, I'm gonna I don't want to unpack everything. We're gonna go ahead and get our guns properly set up. So, first things first is I'm gonna take the trench. I'm gonna create an empty child. I'm gonna bring it here. This is gonna be called guns. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move this animator into the guns right here. So I'm gonna copy component, and then we're gonna paste it. There we go. And then I'm going to take all of these and put them at the root here. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to unpack. Okay, this camera here. We're going to unpack it. Unpack. We're going to unpack the FPS controller. This will make sense in just a sec, guys. Prefab, unpack. All right. So now we can go ahead and take this camera here and put it here. And this is going to be called camera old. I'll show you why we're doing this in just a sec, guys. I'm going to delete this. So we have the old camera. The reason why I'm saving all of this is because it's got all of our post-processing effects. It's got all of our guns that we worked on. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete all of the old stuff. Everything from the old game kit. And that includes the FPS controller we were using previously. The reason I'm doing this is I want a clean slate so that I can import everything and there's no conflicts. So right here, see this kit folder? It says temp. I'm gonna delete all of this. Woo! So here we go. Is there anything in here that I don't need? Yep, there's that FPS controller. Guys, if I would have deleted this, the camera and all that would have been screwed up. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay, and also the scripts. So looks like we've got a few here that aren't part of the game kit that we created, but there's game managers, there's controllers. What's this? We can delete that. This is why I pushed to source tree or to GitHub. Okay, we've got a lot of crap here that we need to delete. This again, guys, we're deleting an old game kit that I imported manually. Rotate object, we like that, so I'm going to put that in the father folder here. So this is just scripts I've written here, but everything else we want to delete. Yeah, okay. So we're going to delete all of this here. And if we've deleted everything properly, we should get any errors. What? Sure, let's save the scene. Man, where did he go? Dwayne Woolley. I'm going to look you up on YouTube, buddy. Do I show favoritism to people with check marks? Yes, I do. I sure do. Dwayne Woolley. Let's take a look, buddy. All right, I'm going to subscribe to Dwayne, who has 1.25 million subs. Jeez, dude. You're just unbelievably successful. Now I'm nervous. Let's all subscribe to Dwayne. Jeez, you're just killing it, buddy. That's awesome. Round of applause. Wrong one. Round of applause. To Dwayne. Or Dwante. Is it Dwayne? It's Dwayne. That's awesome. I love when that happens. Well, Dwayne said, add some snakes and put Samuel L. Jackson on the train and have him say, I am tired of these MFing snakes on the FFing train. All right. That's a great idea. I'm getting tired. Ricardo. I'm starting to think the farts are on purpose. Yeah. All right, let's try this one more time. So we're going to go into Discord again. And AJ says, while the package works, we still need some information such as... What did you say, buddy? Remove the package from the package manager. We have done so. We have done so. Yes. Am I on the right screen? I'm not. Remove the package from the package manager, says AJ. Then exit Unity. Ooh, boy. We're taking some risky decisions today. Then AJ says, Thomas, we need to go to the library folder in Finder. So I'm going to go full screen because I'm about to dig through my computer. And I don't want you to see what's on my computer. You don't even want to know. Obviously, I'm kidding. Atmos Games, we're going to go to Father. No, there's just legal documents on here from contracts and stuff that I'm working on. Library folder per AJ's instructions. Delete the library folder. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Restart the project and re-download the package. Okay. All right, let's open up Unity Hub. Let's open that up, and I'm going to change my screen in just a second. Ryder Studios says, just joined the live stream. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Very nice. Thank you for doing so. I'm waiting for everything to load, guys. We've got a long, long time to load. All right. So it's just loading, loading, loading. Stevie says I subbed to Dwayne. Thomas Brush, thanks for partaking in Ludum Dare for my first year. I did. Oh, you did. You partook in Ludum Dare. That's awesome. I finally found the direction of my YouTube, and slowly I'm rebranding it. Very cool. Thomas, what do you think about giving the spider baby a bloody bib? That's an interesting idea. I kind of like it. Sorry, everything's still loading. This is taking a bit. Have you been to Corn World? Yes. So, a lot of people have been asking me about Corn World. Corn World is actually a theme park it's actually really difficult to find if you drive through Alaska and up to the northern portion of Alaska. And it's weirdly called, the town is called French World. So it's called French World because portions of the Quebec community actually formed French World, but they speak English. And so the smallest portion of French World is this tiny little, it's about 300 or 400 acres. And it's a theme park called Corn World. most people don't know about Corn World, but it's actually at least half of the acreage is corn. Going through, driving through Corn World is interesting because me and my wife did it in our old Isuzu Trooper, and it broke down in the middle of the Corn World. There's an intersection between Corn World and then the adjacent town. So we broke down. We had to walk through, and so you basically have, and they say they want you to do it this way anyway. So what you do is you actually have to walk through Corn World. They say, we want you to walk. You can drive, but they want you to walk. And they'll wave you down if you're driving and say, we want you to walk, because they want you to experience it. It's not an Amish community, but it's similar. So they want you to sort of experience it on your feet and not driving. And so no cell phones are allowed. They don't have a social media presence. They don't have a Google page. Or they don't have a website, and you can't find them on Google. So when you're walking through Corn World, you're actually going to come across, and this is kind of creepy, but they have, it's basically just a corn maze, but it's so weird because it's in Alaska. I don't know how they're doing it. That's the weirdest part about Corn World, is it's freezing cold, but they've got acres and acres of corn. So as you're walking through, they've got scarecrows like perfectly lined up along this like 2 miles of walking. And you want to know what's on the scarecrows? They've literally got staff members on these scarecrow poles, and they don't even say anything. That's the weirdest part, because you'd think, well, they could just make scarecrows and make like dummies, but they've got people sitting on these poles for like 2 miles straight, and they just stare at you. As you walk through Corn World, as you keep going, keep walking, it's about 2 miles, you get to Corn Castle. Corn Castle is an interesting place because they don't let you in the front door. You actually have to go up around this staircase that wraps all the way to the top, and then they've got a ladder that goes down, so you have to crawl down the ladder straight down head first. So you can't bring your kids. It's still loading. Loading. So hopefully AJ is right here. So anyway, me and my wife are crawling down this ladder head first. That's what, it's so weird. They don't want you to go feet first. Again, it's kind of like an Amish community, so there's certain things you have to do. So you're going down head first, crawling down the Corn World ladder. Once you get to the bottom, it's like a 5x5 room. And this face appears on the TV screen. I can't remember what they call him. It's like a weird face. He's got like red spiral eyes. Or is it his cheeks? It's something like that. And he sounds something like this. He says, welcome to Corn World. And they strap you to a chair. They put your hands in like handcuffs. So you get strapped into a chair. And they say, let me think here. I think I was the one who was strapped to the chair, and then my wife, she was watching the TV screen. And so, what was his name? His name was like, I can't remember his name. It was something like Jigsaw or something. And so he says, welcome to Corn World. In order to exit the chair, you have 5 minutes to find the key inside of Thomas's stomach. And so she kind of just had to dig, like, I can't remember if it was a string. There was a string that was down my throat, and there was a fish hook in my belly. And so, but the fish hook attached to it was the key. So she had to pull it out. She pulled it out, and then that was it. So if we go to the scenes here, let's see if we actually, for some reason I can't even find the scenes anymore. Oh, we have demo scenes. So I'm going to make sure I delete these demo scenes, because these are actually, what is this? Yeah, we need to delete all of these. I'm going to hit play and make sure everything works. Okay, good. So there's a camera, but there's no character controller, there's nothing. So everything re-imported properly. That's all good news. This is from Gus. Thomas, I know you don't play a lot of games, but have you heard of Inside? Yes. I love Inside. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all of these scenes except for the game scene. Because I need the game scene. We're going to delete all of these. Because I realized these are fragments left over from the previous game kit. All prop settings. I don't know what that is. Oh no, I know what that is. We need that. Okay, so I think everything is good. What about settings? Lighting is good. Sounds good. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm trying to make sure that there's nothing left over from the previous game kit. I definitely don't want that. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing left over from the previous game kit, so we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions of AJ and double check something. AJ says, now go into the project folder and delete the library folder. We did that. Restart the project and re-download the package. We did that. I think this is the proper way to approach adding scenes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try and import this one more time. Make sure nothing is in the packages folder. Okay, here we go. Save it out. Package manager. I'm going to drag that over to this screen here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in the SSH code, or the SSH URL from GitHub. Paste that in, and hopefully it installs GitHub. All right. So it seems to be loading in properly. It's on my other screen here. Oh, what? Oh, it swapped my screens for some reason. Corn World. No, there's a Saw movie coming out. I kind of like Saw. I probably shouldn't, but there's a new one coming out. I might watch it. Whoa, does anybody like Saw? I know you're not supposed to like Saw. But Andre says you like Saw. All right, okay, we've got errors again. Oh, Cracker Jacks. Wait, we don't. AJ, did you solve the world's problems? Let's double check. Okay, now we can import the... Oh, thank God. Wait, what? Okay, now we can import these samples. So we're going to import the classic FPS prefabs. We're going to import the feature demos. Ugh. No. Import the feature demos. I'm doing that right now. Ooh, this could take a while. Let me check on the chat, see how you guys are doing. All right, still importing. Sorry, guys. Still importing. Okay, and then we're going to import the demo, the levels as well, which just got imported. Okay, what's going on? Guys, I think it works. Can I give a round of applause to AJ, the coder of the game, for putting together a package that we can import from GitHub. Thank you, AJ. Yes! So excited. Okay, so now we can go ahead and bring in... We're going to disable the camera that we had. Where is it? There was a character controller or a camera or something. There it is, camera old. I'm going to disable this right now. And I'm going to go ahead and jump to his prefabs. Let's see here. Prefabs. Where are you? Classic FPS pack. Crap. Wait, what? There they are. Okay. Sweet, dude. And by the way, AJ is a freelancer, so all of this was purchased. I didn't just snag something for free. Hey, thanks, Jay Spuds. That means, is that how you say it? James Spuds? That means a lot. All right. So let's go to our player here, and we've got an FPS controller. I'm gonna drag that in. And the theory is that this should work. So let's go to our actual controller here, and we're gonna put him right here, and we're gonna hit play. There we go. Am I back? I'm back. Jeez. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in all of the effects from that original camera. You guys remember we had that camera? This old camera. All of the effects are what makes this look so pretty, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, do we have an audio listener? We've got that. What about the fog and the dust modes? We're gonna drag that into the camera as well. Okay, we can zero all that out. Let's double check the fog. Let's hit play. All right. So it looks like we've got the black dust motes now, and we've got the fog. Good, okay. The next thing is we go to our camera here. We're gonna copy the camera values, and we're gonna paste them into this new camera. Paste component values. There we go. Hit play. All right, so now the fog looks proper, huh? Looking good. Notice how just having the fog look better just changes everything. We're also gonna go ahead and add in the post-process layer and also the retro game layer. Good. Base component. All right. Wait, where am I? Do I exist? I do exist. Okay. Miss Studio says, just a little something for a better internet connection. I know, right? We've had really bad internet today and yesterday. Really, this is from Fixed Bob. Really loving these streams. It makes my day every day you go live. Sweet. Thank you. I do exist. Okay. All right, guys. And now we have things looking so much better just with those camera effects. I love it. Good. The walk speed is a little slow. We can fix that later. Looks like our fog is, I think it's too low. Let's double check. So we're gonna bring that fog up and hit play. Let's see here. Is the fog too low? I don't know. The final thing is, guys, remember in the guns we have the point light here. And also, we could probably drag the guns into the gun mount position. Hey now, pretty cool. And that is the, let's see, where wait a second. This gun mount position. Let's hit play. Look, there's the gun up there. So, where is my knife? Ooh, it got instantiated. Interesting. So the game kit that AJ has, it instantiates the guns. Gotcha, gotcha. Very good. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll need to do that. with code. So we're going to disable the guns for now. And I believe it's right here. There's the knife. Ah. So this is our knife. Very cool. Okay. AJ, I like this. So then what we do is we just go to our prefabs in Father, and I believe we have a hatchet we can throw in there. Let's just double check. We need to create a prefab first, okay? So this hatchet here, we're gonna go ahead and drag it in. Well, let's make it enabled first, and we're gonna drag it into the Father folder, and we're gonna do a prefab variant. There we go. Now, if we go to our knife for our weapons, let's see here, where are we? Okay. There it is right there. All right. So I can go ahead and just take that new prefab we've got. I'm just double checking something here. I'm just testing something. We go to our prefabs here, Father, and now we have that axe. There it is, hatchet. And you just zero it into the position. See? There's our axe, and I believe we could just scale it down and then zero out the position. Make it a little bit smaller, right? This is kind of cool. I really like it. We're gonna do 0.58 across the board here. There we go. And we're gonna do negative on this one. Awesome. Okay. It's a stick of gum. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I told AJ I wanted things to be very simplistic for his kit. And there's our axe, and then we can just go ahead and delete these. Well, see if that worked. It didn't. So, yeah. I don't know why. Let's go to our knife here and see what... Classic FPS pack. Okay. Knife, clone, pivot point, and the cubes are in there. Okay. So we've got a knife somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. It's right there. I don't know why it's not showing up properly. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Seriously. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. Paul says the knife looks like a dollar store pregnancy test. That's funny. Yeah, it's a USB sword. All right, guys, that was the end of the stream, and it looks like we have 2 coupon codes left. I'm frustrated for today. Everything keeps breaking. Yeah, sorry, guys.